Hello, I'm Ruth Goudy, the flower writer, and today I'm talking about the poppy and how it is a flower of such contradiction. It's amazing how in the summertime we feel such joy and energy to look at the poppy, but come November we feel such sadness with the connection with World War I. So that sad memory stems from where people died in the trenches and blood was spilled. And yet in their place sprang fields and fields of poppies. And in the same way as there were those millions of lives, there are millions of seeds in poppies. I love the decorative poppy heads once the petals have fallen, and they're like little pepper pots. And when you shake them, all those tiny, tiny seeds fall out. The poppy seeds can be lying dormant underground for many years, and what we believe happened was that when the trenches were dug they were disturbed, and that's why so many grew at that time. But the link with sadness and loss began before this century with the corn goddess Ceres. Her tale is a story of sadness. Her daughter was abducted by the Lord of the Underworld. In her despair, she searched the fields endlessly until the crops failed and the earth became barren. And at that point, she lay down to rest in a field and drank a potion of poppies to help her rest. She was so inconsolable. Ultimately, the gods returned her daughter to her, but only for 3 months of the year, and that is when she, like us, suffer the winter and the earth again becomes barren and bare. The stunning vibrancy and energy and joy that we find in the poppy can fade so very quickly. The bright red petals quickly fall, and I remember picking them as a child and taking a bunch of poppies to my mum, and by the time I got home all the petals had fallen. And I feel that the poppy sometimes reminds us a little bit of depression. On the outside we might all be sunny and smiley and bright and joyful, but sometimes in our own private world those petals fall and we are sad. And the poppy is connected with the opium trade and that need of people for oblivion, in the same way as Ceres took her potion. So children were always warned about sleeping in a field of poppies, and they were told that if they did, that they would go blind. And so sometimes poppies used to be called blind eyes. I wonder if there is some connection with that drug element of the poppy, because women would sometimes have grown poppy in their gardens in order to help with medicinal needs. So in conclusion, this absolutely beautiful, red, vibrant, energetic plant that we see in the summer that gives us so much joy does have a sad side and sad tales that relate to us, and it does well to remind us of our own frailty.